Man, let's unpack that a little bit. I heard Jerry Seinfeld once talk about, he said, you always know what your dad's favorite year of clothing was because he's still wearing it.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I go into churches all the time, and just by the way they're doing church or just the culture of the church, you can tell what year of ministry was their favorite because they're still wearing it.
Yes.
Where do you see churches struggling to adapt? Like, in what ways would you say to a pastor out there, I'm leading a church that doesn't want to change? What would you say to him as a word of encouragement?
Man, that's so telling because it's easy. It was easy for me back when in my mid-20s to pick that out in another church. Oh, you're pining for the days up, and then fill in the blank. It is much harder for me now being midlife guy to recognize that in myself. Yeah. And so we find it in our discussions, and wow, you've caught me in a place of I don't even think I know all my blind spots. Yeah. We have been quick to dismiss online. We have been quick to dismiss virtual stuff. We've been quick to dismiss even talk about this Metaverse thing. And yet we must adapt. We must figure out where those blind spots are.
We've been having conversations at Lifeway about the Metaverse. I mean, it's coming. This whole thing is real. Like, people are going to hang out virtually.
Yes.
It scares the daylights out of me. I feel like an old fuddy-duddy.
Yes.
Because I'm like, are we really not going to get in rooms together and have coffee and lock eyes? Like, we're going to meet up in the Metaverse?
We're going to put on our gloves and then we can virtually shake hands. I mean, what?
But here we are. We're those guys who said, like, you know, we're not into what the future is. So I really do think you're wise in saying, like, we may need some outside eyes. Yes. We may need some younger people to speak in to where they see the church going and listen a little more carefully.